Hi people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith. I'm a men's personal stylist and shopper based in Lagos, Nigeria. On this channel, I share men's personal styling tips, a bit of lifestyle content here and there, and pick me up videos. So this channel is where I get to do more expression apart from my Instagram page where I do the men's styling for real. Okay, so I give it a mix. I express myself right here. All right, okay, so today is pick me up, and as you would have noticed from the thumbnail, from the title of this video, I'm about to get personal. Yes guys, I'm sure you're wondering, like, why is Faith telling us this? Why is she talking about pregnancy? What what happened? You will soon know in a bit. If you are just watching my video for the first time, I want to welcome you to my channel. Watch till the end, and if you like what you see here, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell beside it so that every single time a video drops, you are updated. So let's get right into it. Yes, I had a pregnancy scare. I had a pregnancy scare sometime last week, and what happened was I literally had missed my period for some weeks, and I was like, what's going on? And I just woke up that morning. No, it was later in the evening, and I went to do a pregnancy test, to know, like home test anyway. And my relief, I was so excited when I saw that it was negative, because I'm not ready for another baby. And this conversation is one that I've been having with some of my friends. No, I won't call them my friends. They're like acquaintances on my Instagram stories. Like if I'm celebrating someone's baby, they're all over my business and saying stuff like, when are you going to have another child and stuff. And I genuinely, I just laugh it off, because they are my friends. Like, I know these people, all right? We may not be close or anything, but I know them. But I'm just waiting for the next person that will ask me, because that's the person that will carry the frustration. That will carry the frustration, because I know that these people mean well, and some of them are trying to joke, but I also know that some of them are being serious, asking about, oh, your child is now so and so age, you should have another child and stuff. But I want to give you a quick tip. If you are that person that is always like womb watching, and you don't want to tell yourself that that's what you're doing, you have friends that have been married for some time, and you're like, oh, they should have a child by now, or they've had a child, and you're like, oh, they should have another child, and you're literally calculating. This tip, this one I want to share with you, it works like magic. I'm serious, guys. So you would, if you're watching me right now and you know that you always do that, whether consciously or unconsciously, you're always asking about other people's, you know, childbirth plan and stuff. I know that it's from a good heart, but please do this. So as you're watching me now, just get up, get up, go to the kitchen or wherever there is a glass. Take that glass and pour yourself a glass of water. Yes, now come back. Hopefully you're watching this on a mobile phone, so you can take the phone with you. Come back and sit down, settle down with that glass of water. Yes, now you can sip on that water. Yes, this is the best part. We are getting there. And mind your business. Yes, guys. Drink water and mind your business. Like, it is not cool. I found that most of our generation these days are very, very, like, they are poking into your business, and you would think it's the adults that should be in your business like that, and it's not cool, guys. If you ever have concerns about someone's childbirth situation, just pray for them. All right, pray for them. If they don't tell you anything, don't assume stuff, don't ask unnecessary questions. Okay, so let's get back to my pregnancy scare story. So I had that pregnancy scare. I checked, I was negative, I was excited, I was like, now I literally had this thing in my head to just take a picture of that pregnancy strip and post it on Instagram to be like, guys, I thought I was pregnant. And the Holy Spirit was like, so what do you want them to get from it? Just to laugh, and then they will just be comment, and then the same people will now come back and say, why are you not getting pregnant? Do you understand? So I was like, okay, it's fine. I'm just going to throw the strip away and stuff. And as I was getting dressed, you know, it just dropped in my spirit how you literally could be pregnant and not know. Because if I did not miss my period Follow me, guys. If I didn't miss my period, if I wasn't paying attention, even if I had missed it, I could have been pregnant and wouldn't know till maybe some months later. And that's always like the situation. Like I remember when I was pregnant initially, I didn't even know I was pregnant. I just knew that things were happening. I was eating a lot. I did not know. Like it was my friends that were like, why are you eating so much? That was when I went to go and do a test, because I was just like, I didn't even realize that I was doing that. And there are people that are usually pregnant for months and they don't even know until when the child is almost born. Yes, it happens. Bringing it back to today's Pick Me Up, the Holy Spirit was telling me how many of us are literally, or no, figuratively now, carrying pregnancies in our cells. Like we are loaded with so many solutions. We are loaded with so many things that we can use to impact our world, to benefit ourselves, to move from that place where we are stuck, but we don't know. All right, so we don't know. And when I was like, okay, what has this got to do with anything? I was like, do you know how sometimes you are looking for something frantically and it is right there, but because you are not paying attention, like there are times that thing you're looking for is in your front or maybe in your pocket, but you are not paying attention that thing is there, or you are dismissing it that it can't be there now because yesterday, I put it here. I'm very, very sure where I put it. That kind of, I'm so sure I can't be pregnant because I calculated, all those funny stuff that we cook up in our head. The Holy Spirit was telling me that most times we are carrying solutions we don't even know. Like the solution to that problem is right inside of you. And I was like, okay, how does this tally with anything? And it reminded me of when I was going to move from regular personal shopping for everyone to men's shopping and then men's styling. At that time, I honestly was putting up stuff. I was putting up I started with very, 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 very low, the lowest of high streets, and then I started putting up, I was getting courage to put up some more expensive things, even though in my mind I was like, who is going to buy this thing? So I was putting up items from brands that I really wanted ladies to shop from. But what I was getting was these ladies would come and be asking me about things for their men. All right, so they'll tell me, oh, can you help me get this for my man? Can you help me? My dad is doing his birthday, my boyfriend, my husband, and this and that. And they will buy those things no matter how they cost. Whereas I'll put things for ladies and they would not buy, or they will wait for when I'm going to advertise things for sale. Actually, I even had this friend that she would buy sale items from me, like the lowest, I'm talking of new look, the lowest, and she will go and buy luxury items, the same luxury I'm promoting on my page to kind of sell to women. She will buy it elsewhere, and then when we now see, I'll now see the luxury item on her feet or her hand, and she'll be like, yeah, so I bought this kiniko, and in my mind I'm like, but you know that I'm a personal shopper, like why are you not buying this thing from me? Until it took a really long time before I started paying attention to the signs that I really shouldn't concentrate a lot on the women, because there are so many options for them, whereas there are not a lot of options for men. And the women do a lot of shopping for their men. They need somewhere to go to. All right, so that solution to a big problem was there. It had always been there, and there were so many signs, because I really, really enjoy shopping men's things. Like I would stay, I would scroll, I would spend hours. You don't even have to pay me. But when I'm shopping things for women, because women are so insatiable, like you will send them tons of options, they will not know what to choose. In fact, I used to get very frustrated. That's just the truth. I will get frustrated. I will send all the options, all the colors. They'll tell you, oh, this shade, this. But for men, it is not always like that. Like I find so much peace and joy, and like I'm ready to offer you whatever it is that you need as assistance, whether or not you pay me. Do you understand? It was right there. I was pregnant with that idea. So until I sat down with, it was even my mentor and some of my friends that were like, why don't you concentrate on this part? Like, why are you stressing yourself trying to get the attention of women when there are men that need help? Like they really need help with their style. Do you understand? So sometimes there are things that you are doing, you are asking God for a promotion, like you want to level up or whatever, but there are things that you normally do that comes to you naturally, and you are despising them because you're like, this one is not, this one is not as important. Maybe you always find yourself that when you get to a place, you are the one arranging stuff, like you are very hands-on and stuff, but you're like, how is this anything that is going to make me great in life? Do you understand? You're pregnant with a solution. Everywhere you go to, they're like, who can help us to do flower arrangements? You're already there. And you'll be like, I don't really do it professionally. Like, it just comes naturally to me. Like, it's not anything major, but when you do it, everyone is like, wow, who did this? And you keep despising that thing. You are pregnant with a very big idea, and in your mind you just think that it is nothing, like who is going to pay for this type of thing? Please, Joe. Or you are not necessarily thinking of payments, but you are thinking of this thing is not major to impact anybody. All right, so that is what the Holy Spirit brought to my mind, that so many times we are pregnant, like God, everything that God created, everything that God created has potential, every single thing. So inside of us, I was reading this book by Miles Moron, and it was talking about how the potential is inside of us, but it is sleeping until you wake it up, until you put it into action. I know there's this physics thing. I don't know so much about physics, but I know that things are always in a very dormant stage until you put them into action. All right, so there are certain things inside of you that are seeds that have been planted inside. I was also listening to a message by Pastor Missy, and she was talking about how you have seeds in your hands, but you are not even paying attention. So those seeds are dropping, they're just falling off. You're not paying attention. So you're not careful enough to carry what is inside of you and birth it. So you really have to be careful with the seeds that you have, because you can't just be doing it anyhow. All right, you have to pay attention. What are those things that come naturally to you? What are those things, little things? It can be anything. It can be card, paper, craft, or whatever. It really can be anything. Start paying attention to those things. Now, if you are watching me, you're listening to me, and you're thinking that that's so true, there's something inside of me and I'm always despising it, I don't pay so much attention to that thing. What should you do after you have figured out that, there's this thing that I'm literally carrying as a baby on my inside and I want to express it? Should I just go on the following day after I've done that, reflected and figured out that I'm carrying something, I just start telling everyone, do you know I can do this? Do you know I can do this? Start paying me for this. No, you shouldn't just go out there and start, expressing the thing that is on your inside and start saying people should pay for it. And this is why, when you're pregnant, doctors will tell you that the first trimester is very, very crucial. Please be careful. Don't carry heavy stuff. Don't this, don't that. They tell you to be so careful so that you don't lose that baby. All right, it's the same thing with when you eventually get to that realization that you have something on your inside. Should you immediately start telling everybody? No. Should you immediately start saying, come and book my service? No. The first thing you need to do is you need to stay with God. Ask God. Like when I was going to rebrand my business, my logo used to be pink and black and stuff. When I was going to rebrand, I was praying like no man's business. Like my mentor told me, go and pray about it, because we wanted to choose color, wanted something that will appeal to the men, all right, but will also not drive the women away, because women were the ones buying things for their men. Do you get what I mean? So I had to pray about it. I had to ask God, when is the time to tell people that I have shifted fully into men's styling or into men's shopping? When is the time for me to go and get certified or learn something so that I'm able to figure out exactly what this men's styling is about? You really have to sit down and ask God, when is the time? How should I do it? So many of us are multi-potentialized. Like many of us carry a lot of gifts and talents on our inside, and you think, all of these things, I want to express them. But you can't be expressing all of them, because that means you're just scattering your seeds and they are not going to fall into any soil for them to germinate. All right, so you have to be strategic, you have to be prayerful. You literally have to ask God that, oh God, what should I do? When should I do it? Do this thing? How should I do it? And when you have done that, don't forget the place of counsel. Like always ask people that you respect, people that you trust, not someone that is going to steal your idea. I'm always saying this thing. Know the people you talk to, not people that will steal your idea. Seek counsel, good counsel, people that maybe they've been doing that business before. They can show you the ropes. They can tell you this is how to go about it. This is what you should do. This is what you should not do. Talk to people, all right? Pray, talk to people. And when you have done all of that, you need to give your seeds time to grow. Yes, a baby is going to spend about 9 months, give or take 8-9 months, before they come out fully formed. I think, no, not even 6-8 months. Some come out by 6 months and they're fine, all right, but they don't come out immediately you find out that you're pregnant. That's what I'm saying. So because you have figured out that, there's this thing inside of you that you want to express and you can make money from it, or it can impact someone, or you have decided that you're no more despising this thing that you have. It is a raw talent that comes naturally to you. Now you're ready to brand it up and give it your best and put it out there. Don't expect that everybody's just going to jump on it. Don't expect. That's a lesson that I'm also learning. Don't expect that the same people that were like, oh, this thing comes very naturally to you, you should consider doing something about it. You should do this, you should do that. The same people that are saying those things, don't expect that they will come and jump on you and be like, this girl, our girl, she has launched, or this guy is now doing this thing that we told him about. No, seeds are going to take time to grow. Whatever you plant is going to take time to grow. You need to keep doing it, because you will be shocked that the same people that were supporting you when you just had that thing as an idea in your head and you didn't really know what to do about it, they may not necessarily be there. Some will be there, but some will not necessarily be there to see that thing to fruition, like to see you establish it and start making money from it, or help you to promote it and all of those things that we expect people to do for us. And we start saying, oh, they don't even support me, they don't. I saw this meme the other day and it's like, you really need to stop thinking that anything is going to happen to people that don't believe in you, because nothing will happen to them. Believe in yourself and move on, especially if you've checked it out with God. God has told you, yes, you can go ahead. Please go ahead and forget about what any other person says. All right, so that is my pregnancy scare story and the lessons that the Holy Spirit gave me from it. So check within yourself. The solution is right inside of you. Those were the words that I heard, that the solution to whatever it is that you're looking for is right in front of you, and you just really need to search deep to see, what am I pregnant with and how can I birth this thing? That's it from me today. I hope you loved this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up. Are there any specific tips that you have found very helpful from today's video? Let me know in the comment section. And if you are yet to be subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel, please, and turn on the notification bell beside it so that every time I drop a video, you are alerted. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.